All things are difficult before they are easy. Quote of the day. Let's get to our coin of the day. Fantom FTM, looking like absolute Superman today. Up 16% as of recording. Let me adjust it. There you go. Looking pretty spectacular so far. So we're gonna start off on the daily chart. Actually, let's zoom in a little bit. Look at the 4-hour. What to be expecting, and why this is such a great move, and could we have seen this coming? Well, the answer is yes, but spoiler alert. But here we go. The 4-hour chart, exactly what you would want to see. Look at the moving average from the 8, 14, 21, 34, 50, 100, and 200. All in order, right? That's exactly what you want. Big coins making big moves and separating the moving averages. See the spaces get bigger and bigger. Perfect momentum builder, and you can see the trouble starts when the moving averages cross, right? Price is going down, moving averages cross, gets tangled up. The big explosive moves come after these are sorted out, which we got back in here. And let's zoom out now, and we see where we why we're here, right? Why is Fantom moving more bigly than the rest? Well, higher low bottom, kind of a double bottom pattern there, but primarily that was confirmed after this breakout, right? We took out this high. We break out a throwback, right? A throwback is called here. This is not a pullback. Pullback happens underside, right? If you would flip this around and invert this chart, this would be a pullback is when you break support and pull back to that said level break. Throwback is after you break out of key resistance, throwback to test that level, and then the explosive trampoline comes after that. So great move here. Last video we made on Fantom, we looked at this level. This was the key breakout, right? If we could break and close above the 28-cent level, which we did, and in a big way, and then often after you break out of key levels, you come back, retest that level, and if you do that and hold, when you start to move back up again, that's when you really want to be getting in, because the bigger moves are likely coming. So looking at, we ripped right through the 200-day EMA, another sign of super strength. So let's look at some indicators on the daily and see how we're looking like. Note how overcooked we got back in here as we made our move out, right? Look at how cranked out all these were. And then, a little bit of cool off and then build up again, reset the indicators a little bit. Now we have more room to move up, plain and simple. So what we want to be watching for is, bearish divergence on the Fisher transform is a great one to use for that. So if we make a new high in price, we want to see that confirmed by a new high in the Fisher transform as well. If we start to see a new high on Fantom, but not a new high on the Fisher transform, that's a sign of, at least another maybe cool off coming. So let's keep an eye on that. We already have the new high, right? We're seeing a little bit of a lower high on the Fisher transform. So keep an eye on that in the coming days. But looking good so far. Great breakout. We even took out this high as well after the June lows. We made fresh new lows, which not a lot of coins did. So maybe that's why Fantom is decided to wake up in a bigger way here. So excellent. Now we're up 20%. So hell of a move today out of Fantom. Let's zoom out to the weekly and get a bigger picture here, right? So super spectacular move so far, even on the weekly. Look at these 4 green weeks so far in a row now. EMA 34 weekly. Let's get an exact number on that for you. 46 cents. If we can close above that in 3 days, right? That's when the weekly closes. That would be spectacular. Why? Not only that, but it would be our highest close since, mid-bear market. That would be super impressive. Not many coins are doing this. So super strength being shown from Fantom right now. So excellent. Even on the weekly, look at the breakout, the retap on the wick on the weekly chart, and then more explosive moves. Above this, if we close above here, next target is going to be 72 cents. That's a pretty spectacular move from here. Even another, 47%. Really not a whole lot of resistance ahead of us here, right? We've closed, as long as we can close above this guy right here, the close 43.51, right? If we close above that, there's nothing holding us back. Not that we have to go there immediately, but even like a healthy kind of just cool off, go sideways, like kind of Bitcoin's been doing, right? You get these big moves, then maybe just chill, and then you can keep getting the big moves. Something like that would be absolutely okay. So, but looking at just the charts, there is really nothing until we get up well above $1 here, right? And to get to those, even our next big resistance zone, that's 127 and 200% from current prices. So keep that in mind. Looking spectacular. How about the weekly indicators? See if we got anything there. Relative strength cranked on the weekly. What, 60? Almost 60 right now. Better than most, right? How about the MFI? MFI, what's the difference between MFI and RSI? The RSI is based on the price. The MFI is same thing, but the MFI, the big difference includes volume. So a big one to be following there. You want to see volume confirming your trend, and that is a good one for that. Again, Fisher Transform, spectacular move here, because why? Look at this high right here. We've just taken that out. Want to wait till we close. This could, if prices somehow roll back down, this would actually look about like this, because you'd be like a little hinge here where we open the week. And so we want to avoid like a double topping looking like, but if we can close anywhere above this one, great sign for things to come in Fantom. So looking spectacular on the indicators so far. Just a power move all around. Took out this high, took out this high, took out this high, all within a few weeks. That's a sign of super strength, right? Hulk being suppressed and maybe starting to open its eye here. So looking fantastic. Hopefully, if you're in Fantom, maybe you got in down here. Basically anytime, if you would have bought Fantom anytime in the past like 6 months, you'd be doing, pretty well right now. So looking great out of Fantom. Hopefully this is one of your big ones. Like Fantom. Closing prices right there, looking spectacular, right? Take out this high and we are looking absolutely strong. Heikinashi candles also looking strong. The opposite, if these are new to you, right? They are opposite of Japanese candlesticks. Let me remove that chart. Whatever side the wick is, that's who's pulling you up, right? The bulls are pulling you up. Bullish momentum to the upside. What you do not want to see is a wick on the bottom after these moves, because that means the bears are coming back out to play, right? Look at these red candles. Very bearish here, right? Big bear pulled that down, right? Likely trend continuation. As long as we're seeing these upper wicks and no lower wicks, that's a sign of bullish continuation. So you can use that on any time frame, right? Same thing, right? When you start to see these big candles and then you start to see shadows, right? That gives you your heads up that we're at least going to consolidate and not continue that super momentum, just at least for the time being. So pay attention to that, right? Hesitation, yesterday, today, the bulls win again. So watch that. You can even use it on the 4-hour, right, to get a leg up on the comp. But, for the most part, most people should be focusing on daily and weekly charts at the very least, maybe even monthly. But look at this Heikinashi candles. If you're new, that might help you going forward. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Follow us on Telegram, Patreon for more content. You got the quote of the day. Let's get to the car of the day. One of my favorite supercars of all time. Absolute favorite under 500K. It's the McLaren 720S. This one's a little bit custom. And let's get to factory right there. Paris blue, my great color as well. My all-time favorite color is the solar yellow right there. 720S McLaren. All right. Hopefully you found it helpful. 5-day crypto. Follow us. Like us, be us, live us, love us. I don't know. All right. I'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Let's go Fantom.